Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money effortlessly while others constantly struggle? There's a subtle field, an invisible frequency that determines the flow of prosperity in your life, and most people simply aren't aware of it. It's not about luck or prior merit, but about an internal attunement, a resonance with the very essence of money. Think of it like a radio station. To hear your favorite song, you need to tune into the correct frequency. Likewise, to attract financial abundance, you need to align your vibrations with that of prosperity. What lurks behind this connection? A series of limiting beliefs, unconscious fears, and ingrained thought patterns that, without you realizing it, block the natural flow of wealth. They don't want you to know that how you think and feel about money is the main factor that determines how much you attract. If the idea of money evokes worry, scarcity, or even guilt in you, you're actually sending out a signal of repulsion, pushing away the opportunities and resources you so desire. The good news is that this tuning can be adjusted. It's not necessary to work more hours or submit to miraculous or foolproof strategies. The true secret lies in internal transformation, in reprogramming your mind and heart so that they become magnets for prosperity. Today you will discover the secret to changing your relationship with money, opening the doors to a life of abundance and financial security. Simply by learning to vibrate at the right frequency, imagine a mighty river of financial opportunities flowing around you. You see this current, but feel an invisible barrier preventing it from reaching you. This barrier isn't external. It resides within you. It's your beliefs about money, often absorbed since childhood, that dictate your financial reality. Perhaps you've heard that money is dirty, that it's hard to earn, or that rich people are greedy. These ideas, however subtle, create an energy field that repels abundance. What they don't want you to know is that the true key to unlocking this flow isn't acquiring more skills or working tirelessly, but reconfiguring your internal programming. The energy of money is a dynamic force, always in motion, and it responds to your own vibrational frequency. If you emanate anxiety and scarcity, that's exactly what you'll attract back. If, on the other hand, you cultivate gratitude, trust, and a sense of worthiness, you naturally become a channel for wealth. Think about how you feel when you talk about money. This emotion is the language the universe understands. They don't want you to know that this language is accessible to everyone, and that a small adjustment in your perspective is all it takes to start a revolution in your financial life. Today, you'll discover how this attunement works and how you can, from now on, actively invite prosperity into your life. Think of your mind as a garden. What you plant in it, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, is what will flourish. If you plant seeds of doubt and fear about money, your garden will be filled with scarcity. But if you choose to cultivate thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and the certainty that you deserve to be prosperous, what you will reap will be a fertile field of financial opportunities. They don't want you to know that this metaphor is not just poetic, but a fundamental law that governs the flow of wealth in your life. The energy of money is attracted to the vibration of abundance, not lack. What happens when you focus intensely on your debts and financial difficulties? You're essentially amplifying this energy of scarcity, making it stronger and more present in your reality. It's a vicious cycle that's difficult to break without the right understanding. They don't want you to know that there's a way to break this cycle, to redirect your focus and consequently your energy. The promise here is clear. You're about to learn the practical steps to reprogram your mind, align your vibration, and begin attracting the financial abundance you've always desired. Without the need for magic formulas or superhuman efforts, true transformation begins from the inside out. The energy of money is neutral. It has no preference. It simply responds to your frequency. If you're constantly worried about lack, emitting waves of fear, it's natural for lack to manifest in your life. They don't want you to know that changing this dynamic is simpler than it seems. It's not about repressing your fears, but about consciously choosing to focus on what you desire. Today, you'll unlock the secrets to cultivating an abundance mindset, becoming a magnet for prosperity, and finally understanding how to vibrate with the energy of money in a way that attracts to you everything you've ever dreamed of. They don't want you to know that the way you relate to money on a daily basis shapes your financial reality. Every thought, every emotion, every word you use about your finances emits a vibration. If that vibration is of scarcity, worry, or lack of worthiness, you are inadvertently creating barriers to the entry of resources into your life. The good news is that this programming can be reframed. It's not about fighting scarcity, but about actively cultivating the energy of abundance. Today, you will discover the secrets to aligning your vibrational frequency with that of money, radically transforming your financial experience and opening a path to prosperity you may never have imagined possible. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract what they desire, almost like a magnet, while others struggle relentlessly to achieve their goals? There's a powerful force at work, a cosmic principle that dictates that like energies attract like. Simply put, what you focus your attention and energy on, whether consciously or unconsciously, tends to manifest in your reality. It's the idea that your personal vibration, the energetic essence you emanate, is a beacon that attracts corresponding experiences. If you emanate a frequency of scarcity and worry, that's what tends to be reflected back to you. Conversely, by cultivating a vibration of gratitude, trust, and positive expectation, you begin to attune your reality to the possibilities of abundance. Consider how a specific melody can evoke a range of feelings and memories. Likewise, your vibrational frequency resonates with similar aspects of the universe. If your desire is to attract greater financial prosperity, it's not about lamenting your lack, but rather about changing the radio station to the frequency of abundance. Imagine you're searching for true love. Instead of focusing on loneliness or past experiences that didn't work out, you begin to cultivate a deep sense of self-love and believe in the possibility of a healthy and fulfilling relationship. This internal shift, this resonance with what you desire, is what truly opens the doors for it to manifest in your life. It's a subtle dance between your inner world and external reality. This understanding isn't exclusive to a single field of knowledge. It resonates throughout science, with studies on quantum physics demonstrating the interconnection between observer and observed and the influence of energy on everything that exists. Nikola Tesla, a visionary genius, already spoke of the importance of energy, frequency, and vibration in unlocking the secrets of the universe. Likewise, various spiritual traditions throughout history have taught similar principles, emphasizing the power of thought, faith, and intention in shaping our reality. It's ancient wisdom that aligns with the most recent discoveries, offering a practical guide for those seeking to transform their lives. By internalizing these concepts, you begin to see the world and your own capabilities in a new light. Realizing the unlimited potential that resides within you, the energy you emanate, whether subtle or intense, is like a melody that the universe hears and responds to. Think of it like a magnet. You attract to yourself that which resonates with your inner vibration. If you vibrate at a frequency of scarcity, fear, and discouragement, the universe, in its infinite wisdom, will present more situations and experiences that align with this frequency. It's a direct reflection, a faithful mirror of what's happening within you. If, on the other hand, your inner melody is one of gratitude, optimism, and confidence, you will naturally attract circumstances that echo this same positivity. This influence isn't magical in the sense of being arbitrary or inexplicable. It operates under universal laws, as natural as gravity. When your thoughts are focused and your feelings are aligned with what you desire, you are sending out a clear signal. Imagine a radio. If you tune into a station, that's the station you hear. Similarly, when you dedicate your energy and thoughts to a specific goal, you are tuning the universe to that frequency. This attunement allows the right opportunities and people to manifest in your path as they are vibrating on the same station. The clarity of your intention determines the strength of your signal. Scattered thoughts, like white noise, don't create a pattern strong enough to attract concrete results. But when you focus your mental and emotional energy on a specific point, like a laser beam, you intensify that vibration. This clarity is what helps shape reality, as the universe, acting like a mirror, reflects back what you project with greater consistency and intensity. Therefore, cultivating positive thoughts and an attitude of gratitude is not only a well-being exercise, but a powerful strategy for co-creating the life you desire. Mariana felt the morning energy invade her room. Instead of rolling her eyes at her alarm clock, as she usually did, she decided to try something different. She closed her eyes for a moment, and instead of thinking about the pile of emails waiting for her, focused on a small notebook she had received as a gift. In it, she recorded her craft ideas. She visualized the finished pieces, the compliments from clients, and the satisfaction of having a craft she loved. A genuine smile appeared on her lips. She wasn't just thinking about the good things. She was feeling the joy of those achievements, as if they were already real. Opening her laptop, the avalanche of notifications seemed less intimidating. Her mind, attuned to the sense of accomplishment she'd cultivated, found a more agile way to tackle tasks. A client she'd contacted the week before, who had seemed to have disappeared, emailed inquiring about a quote Mariana had already prepared with the morning's clarity of mind. It was a small sign, but for her it was confirmation that her new approach was paying off. At the end of the day, after organizing her schedule with an efficiency she hadn't recognized in herself, Mariana picked up her craft notebook. She spent the afternoon creating new pieces, inspired by the clarity of purpose her morning energy had provided. She was no longer operating on stress autopilot, but rather with a clear intention, focused on what made her happy. Every brushstroke, every stitch, seemed charged with the same positive vibration she had cultivated upon waking. It was as if the atmosphere around her had subtly shifted, responding to her new frequency. As she gazed at the finished pieces, she felt a deep sense of gratitude, not only for their beauty, but for the way life seemed to unfold to support her desires. The day, which could have been another one of resignation, became a concrete demonstration of how her own inner energy could be the key to unlocking new possibilities. She was certain that she would continue to cultivate this clarity, using each morning as a blank canvas to paint the results she desired to see in her reality. Despite the excitement and newfound clarity, we often encounter internal barriers that seem to sabotage our progress. Fear, for example, appears like a shadow, whispering doubts about our ability to achieve what we desire. What if it doesn't work out? Am I good enough for this? This inner voice often paralyzes us, preventing us from taking the necessary actions. Along with fear, anxiety manifests itself in constant restlessness, a frantic desire for everything to happen now, without allowing space for the natural flow of events. This urgency, rather than accelerating the process, can generate more resistance, like trying to force a door that isn't yet ready to open. Another common obstacle is lack. When we desire something driven by a feeling of lack, that something is absent in our lives, we attract more of that feeling of emptiness. It's like trying to fill a leaky cup. No matter how much we add, the water escapes. This scarcity-based perspective prevents the energy of abundance from taking hold. Haste, in turn, operates similarly to anxiety, impatient with life's natural deadlines, driving hasty decisions and hindering the perception of opportunities that present themselves more subtly. And, of course, doubt is the faithful companion of these blocks, undermining confidence in the creative force that resides within each of us. It questions the very essence of the process, doubting that our thoughts and feelings truly have the power to shape reality. The public deeply identifies with these traps. Who hasn't felt paralyzed by the fear of failure? Who hasn't ardently longed for their dreams to come true immediately, experiencing the anguish of waiting? The feeling of inadequacy, the belief that we don't deserve what we desire, is a feeling shared by many. These are universal human experiences, but they don't have to be permanent. Hope lies in recognizing these patterns. By identifying them, we gain the power to transform them. Overcoming these barriers is not a sudden event, but an ongoing process of self-knowledge and practice. With patience, self-compassion, and the conscious decision to focus on what we desire rather than what we fear, it is possible to gradually dismantle these internal resistances and allow aspirations to manifest more fluidly. Understanding the power that resides in the conscious choice of focus, you are now ready to integrate this wisdom into a daily and accessible practice. This isn't about grand rituals or long meditations, but a simple and powerful exercise that can be performed in just a few minutes, capable of realigning your vibration and making room for your desires to come closer. Imagine this as fine-tuning your own frequency, attuning it to what you truly desire. We'll start with affirmation. Choose a short, powerful phrase that declares a desired state as if it were already a reality. Something like, "I am abundant and prosperous," or "Love finds me with ease and joy." Repeat this affirmation aloud or mentally, feeling the truth in each word. Feel the emotion associated with this already present reality. Allow this statement to fill your thoughts and heart, displacing any doubt or lack that may have crept in. Next, let's move on to visualization. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself living this affirmation. See the details, feel the emotions, hear the sounds. If your affirmation is about abundance, visualize yourself enjoying it, feeling the security, freedom, and joy it brings. The clarity of this image is crucial. The more vivid and sensory your visualization, the more real it becomes in your energetic experience. Keep this image present, like a pleasant and inspiring mental movie. Breathing is the anchor that connects body, mind, and spirit. Combine your affirmation and visualization with deep conscious breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling the air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth. With each inhalation, absorb the energy of your affirmation and visualization. With each exhalation, release any tension, fear, or limiting belief that may be preventing you from accessing this desired state. This rhythmic exchange of air becomes a powerful flow of positive energy. Finally, incorporate a small ritual. This can be something as simple as playing inspiring music while you exercise, lighting a candle with a specific intention before starting your day, or writing your affirmations in a journal at a dedicated time. The ritual doesn't need to be complicated. Its importance lies in the intention and repetition that anchor your practice and signal your readiness to the universe. By doing this consistently, you create an energy pattern that attracts and manifests what you've cultivated within. By shifting your energy, the universe has no choice but to respond. Your journey of transformation and alignment has reached a crucial point. Remember, every step taken, every clear intention visualized, every moment dedicated to your practice was a thread woven into the grand tapestry of your reality. The universe, with its infinite wisdom, is not oblivious to the energy you emanate. It observes, absorbs, and responds, weaving the threads of your reality according to the melody you play within. The power that resides within you is immeasurable, and by directing it with focus and conviction, you become the architect of your own destiny. Strength lies not in grand rituals or secret formulas, but in the constancy of your feeling, the purity of your intention, and your unwavering faith. The time has come to solidify this connection, to reinforce your belief in your ability to co-create the life you desire. The universe has already heard your desire. Every positive thought, every feeling of gratitude, every detailed visualization was an echo resonating in the invisible realms. Now it's time to amplify this vibration, to ensure your message reaches you clearly and powerfully. The energy you emanate is not just a reflection of what you desire, but an invitation for it to manifest in your experience. Believe in the power of what you've cultivated, in the energy you've dedicated, for it is in motion, preparing the ground for the blossoming of your deepest dreams. The answer is already on its way. To solidify this phase and further boost manifestation, share this energy with others. By sharing your journey, you not only inspire, but also multiply the power of collective intention. Leave your like as a seal of approval for your own journey and a sign of recognition for the journey of so many others who vibrate at the same frequency. And above all, keep vibrating with us. This synchronization is what keeps the wheel of creation moving, ensuring that the energy of your desire remains strong and clear, guiding you toward what you most desire. Believe in the process, trust in the timing of the universe, and celebrate each small achievement that approaches, for they are testament to the power you carry.